What up? What's up? What's up, my friend? How was the trip?
All right. Okay. Can you hear me, Ash?
Of course I can.
Oh, god damn it. I'm just using this fucking headphone, which is not for this, right? Let me put it on the side just for now. Okay. All right. All right. So this is like our official beginning of our first episode, right? Basically.
Yeah.
So, Ash, how, I do have few, curiosity on when we studied in college, right, in St. Cloud State University, Minnesota. We went to same college.
Yeah.
We did our undergrad there.
Yeah.
And I saw you hosting a lot of events. Whenever we had Dasatiyar night, Nepali night, how, and it was good. It was up to the point.
We even worked on the same place, didn't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can say that in this podcast. You know what I mean? Because,
We worked on this podcast together.
well, yeah, you can say it like that.
Yeah, right?
All right, yeah. Yeah, we work on this podcast together and in other places as well, right? Okay. So how I'm assuming no, you cannot toss that. No,
You don't have.
you cannot toss that.
You
at
don't
all.
have to worry about it
No, please.
because I know what I'm doing. I definitely know what I'm doing.
All right, you can turn that knob down for
Oh,
your headphone. You
okay.
know, just don't fuck up with the signal gain. You know what I mean? All right.
Sure.
Anyways, yeah. So even in Nepal, did you used to host when there's event at school or in your college?
So, coming to that questions, when I came to the United States, I did 3 things for the first time in my life. The first one was cooking,
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
right? Because do you like my food? The way I cook.
Well, one of the best. You know, you're one of the best cook. I can tell you that.
The second thing, speaking in front of people.
Oh, so you never did that in Nepal?
No, I did not.
No way. No way. You can be that good
I don't know.
doing that. You know.
I mean, St. Cloud was the first time that I ever spoke in front of people.
Damn, that's really interesting. And how probably you practiced, in front of people, or you practice a lot of times.
the
you know what I mean?
best thing. Okay, let me tell you a quick story about this.
All right.
So, I don't know, out of random, somebody asked me to talk in front of all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. Okay. I did not know the magnitude of how it feels to talk in front of that many people. So
Okay. So yeah, even
I mean, I practiced. I
Oh, yeah,
practiced
obviously, right, yeah.
before the events. I did 3 or 4 events in St. Cloud University, and I did practice. Before the events, but during the event, what happens is when you're on that stage
Right.
and you're talking all kinds of shit,
Mhm.
the only thing you see is darkness. You don't see none of the people sitting down.
well,
So
it's because of the lightings, right?
Yeah, it's just all dark, and you feel like you're talking to yourself, and it's just fine.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
that's how I was able to talk in front of all those people. So that was the second thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the third thing that I did for the first time when I came to the United States was be a nice guy.
Be a nice guy. I mean, you're never nicer to me, when we worked and when we were in college.
Do you know how much pressure was I on when we were there?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're so nice to me now. Like you've been
I
supporting
was
my every
always
fucking
nice to
step.
you, my friend. I was always nice to you. So those were the three things that I did for the first time when I got here. But it doesn't seem like I did it for the first time, does it?
Well, it does not at all. Like how can you be like that good? Like I haven't. I saw you like hosting a couple events. In one of the event, I was performing.
You're dancing.
Yeah, I was dancing as a lackey. I was like going
Yeah,
crazy.
the guy who came from all the way back from the stage
That
and
was
kept
me.
running, scaring people and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. And
Yeah.
and the other like two events, I saw you hosting it, right?
Yeah.
And the best one is when you're like hosting as a pilot,
Yeah, that was probably the last one that I did.
as if like you're like handling whole mass and like directing
the-
your
the-
show.
Yeah, the best part was I wrote the script.
Wow, that just like beautiful.
I was always fond of writing, so I just had to like create something that was entertaining to people and which was something new, which hadn't been done before. So that's what I did.
All right, and the theme was also Udaan, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so they put that airplane on that. So okay,
Do you know how much work we put in to put that airplane up top?
Not sure.
Oh my god, man, that was one
Pain in
hell
the
of a
ass,
work.
huh?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it wasn't really a pain in the ass. There were a lot of people helping out, and there was this whole organization and like really beautiful members. Like they really worked hard, but it was a lot of work.
Right.
To be
Yeah. I can see it.
To be honest, it was a lot of work, and we had like a lot of guests as well. How many people were there?
At least 500. Whenever we did any like Nepalese cultural night, at least there was like 500 people in that auditorium of college.
Yeah, a lot of. Okay, let's move on from those all those events. Let's just move on. So, how was the
All right.
trip?
Well, it was a lot of work. A lot of fucking hours. I can tell you that. But other than that, like I could. It was nice. Like after work, I would just like grab something, like explore the city.
What,
And
I mean, what do you exactly do?
well, I just go to bar, like get like couple
I
of
mean,
drinks.
I
what
meant
mean?
work
Like-
wise.
oh, work wise, okay.
I'm not talking about after work hours, man.
Well, I saw Mexico. You have ever seen Mexico?
I've
You have
seen
not,
Canada.
right? Well, I have seen Canada too.
Okay.
So, all right. Anyways, so I work as a telecom engineer, right? So I go places like fixing LTE and 5G. Like nowadays, like United States, the carriers, T-Mo,
Okay.
everybody's like putting 5G. You know
hold
what I
on,
mean?
Hold on. Not getting into technical, but do you like it?
Well, it's kind of like love and hate relationship.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. It's work.
Well, I mean, I get to go to a lot of places. Like from this job, I have been to like 35 states,
So
and I could explore it.
So
like,
out of 51, you've been to 35 of them.
yeah, just for like only with work, and obviously there is like spare time. I can like go around. So I would say like this is the one of the, I would say it's one of the best opportunity I have ever had, and I respect it.
Okay. So, I mean, work-wise,
Yeah.
you go places, you fix things,
Right.
and after hours, you fix yourself. That's what you mean.
Yeah. Basically, I fix myself. I try to fix
Do you?
others as well. Right.
Okay. Okay. I get that. I understand.
So yeah, like I do vlogs, right? As you know. So It's wonderful opportunity for that kind of like
whenever people
area as
talk,
well.
like I mean, whenever people talk about their work and what they do,
Right.
the thing that comes to my head is like they should say. I mean, you should have said it's been real and it's been nice,
Okay.
and I should say I don't think it has been real nice.
All right. Yeah. I would take that. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like.
You got any questions for me?
Well, yeah, I got a lot of questions. You know that I'm a curious guy.
I mean, hold on. Let me just adjust this,
Yeah,
adjust
I
this
mean,
thing
you
up.
don't have to like put it in front of your mouth. You know what I mean? Like it's just picking up everything.
Yeah, this is my first time.
But how are you so good?
I don't know.
Like you're just like like professional
I'm just winging it.
from top to the bottom. All right, bro. Cheers.
What did you put in this ginger ale?
Well, little bit of bitterness.
Okay,
That's what I got.
makes sense.
All right. So I mean, let's talk about like we're doing this podcast, right? And like what's going to be our title? We haven't given a thought, or have you already given a thought? We still got to decide, right? Like it's weird, like.
I mean, I don't know. What do you mean by title? Like the title changes with every
Well, I mean, no,
podcast that we do, right?
I mean channel name, name of channel. Like we got to put this on.
We don't even have the name of our channel yet.
Not yet, right?
Okay.
We're just focusing on work and like making these technical things work out. And so far, it's been going great. How long has it been? Like it's been a month, right? Like we've been like collecting the equipment.
No, I mean you've been working real hard for this. I can see, I can definitely see that though. I don't know.
All right. I mean, you've been supportive too. Like I'll tell you that.
I don't think I was much of help, but
All right, at least
I'll
20%.
just 20%.
I don't know, man. I'll just fucking around.
Holy shit, brother.
All right. No, man. I don't want to scare my host here. S is gonna be the host for most of the episodes, as I can see, because
Well,
I gotta do the technical stuff.
No, I'll try to be. I'll try to be a nice guy to whoever comes up. But
Well, yeah, just don't scare them away, and like
no, I'm very.
I want them to come back.
No, I'll ask them like real plain and simple questions like,
What is your name?
no, come on.
All right.
I'll ask them questions like, what is that one thing that you're very scared to talk about?
Oh wow.
It's just plain and simple,
Wow,
right?
wow.
That's a very simple question.
Do you think they're gonna talk about it?
I'll make them talk about it.
All right. Okay.
So,
All right. So we gotta talk to our first guest tomorrow, Sishu Korala.
well, I hope.
I hope he can make it on Sunday, right?
Fine.
Even if not, then for the next weekend.
I mean, fine by me. We could do whatever. Like since we already set everything up, we're ready.
Oh
so-
yeah, we're hell ready for now, right?
Yeah,
Like-
we're definitely ready.
And how is the sound like hearing from the headphone?
I don't know how did you come up with all of this stuff, but this sounds really nice. The headphones are really clear. The mics are working properly. The lights are glowing up. Like
Yeah. And except for the one I dipped in the water mistakenly, right? So what happened was like it was not like attached here, and I put it somewhere around here and tape it off with that like that little thing.
so.
It came with.
Did you actually dip it in water?
Not intentionally, but it just got like slipped. It got slipped, and I had a water cup right below the mic, and it just like went like this. I was like, fuck. I grabbed that. You know what I did?
What did you do?
Old school style.
Did you put it in rice?
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay.
Hopefully it works, you know.
Well, hats up to that. Well, it should, right?
Oh yeah, it works. Like, ask me like how many times I have like
I mean,
my phones have fallen into water and I have dipped it in water. The next day I take it, and it's working. You know.
I mean, I just want to know, like, what's the logic behind it?
So I think it's the rice that soaks all the water. You know, like it's very gravitated towards fluid and water. That's the reason. And if it takes all the water out of your circuits, right?
सबै पानी त्यो माइकको पानी सबै सोच्छ राइसले हो.
Well, I don't know the exact reason, but you know, we've been doing that old school, so and it works, you know.
When was the last time? When was the first time that you saw a cell phone? The first time, the very first
time. I think it was when I was like 2 years old.
Jesus.
No, I was not 2, like 6 years old, and I was in Nepal at that time.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Were
at my hometown, and I don't know who, but somebody like from foreign country. We knew our relative. They sent it to my mom.
So
And ask me the brand. What was it?
what was it? Nokia.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Nokia. Adds up to Nokia, even if it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's there, but you know, nobody's using it. Right?
Well, the first. Okay, let me tell you about the cell phones. Okay, so मेरो चाहिँ के भन्छ बुढा माउलामा दसैँमा टिका लाउन गएको थियो कि हामी हैन.
Okay.
म मेरो दादाहरू माई सिब्लिङ्स एन्ड अल. सो हामी सबैजना गएको थियो. अनि बुढा माउलामा एउटा त्यो सेलफोन टाइपको के फ्लिप फोन छ नि. Flip phone जस्तो थियो कि एउटा.
Okay, like how big was it? Like
just a small thing, just a small.
It was small.
Like a regular flip phones that we have, like burner phones that we have right now.
Okay.
And I had my eyes on it.
All right.
Right.
You want to play game or what?
No, I don't know. I just saw somebody like Mama or Buddha Maulako Mama or somebody like using it. And I was like, okay, मैले चलाउन पाएँ भने त. And then do you know what I did? I stole it.
No.
I did.
Wow.
I did.
So that's what you mean when you said like you became nice guy when you came here.
No. It wasn't that.
All right.
I stole it.
All right, you stole it.
I stole it.
You took it to your home,
Yeah.
or it was still there at Buddha Mamal's?
No. I took it with myself. I didn't take it home. मैले घर पनि लगेन कि त्यो. मैले कहाँ लगेँ भन्दा मेरो घर अगाडि साथी बस्थ्यो एउटा, उसको कोठामा राखेँ मैले.
Okay.
And eventually I found out कि it wasn't a cell phone.
What was that?
It was just a calculator, my friend.
Oh, bro.
If somebody sees this, they will definitely know what I'm talking about.
Well, I never saw like flip calculator, you know, to be honest.
It was exactly like a cell phone. It was like a cell phone, like a flip phone, and
Oh, do you remember there was like, you know, old gaming, little brick game kind of thing? They were like push buttons, and then you just like, you know, play like block games, right?
You could play like Snake. You could play like the brick game, regular brick game, like stacking things up. And
that was fun.
You could play something like a tank that shoots other tanks.
Oh, I don't reckon that, but yeah.
Bro. No, you should remember that.
A tank?
No, I mean, it's the same device.
Okay, it's the same brick game
Yeah,
device.
a brick game, and
Okay.
it used to shoot like a little bit of a brick, and it used to go up.
Oh yeah, I remember that thing. That was my favorite. Yeah, hell yeah.
I tell
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I used to play that a lot, and like eventually we got something like.
The video game with the icy chips.
I
You
don't
remember
know,
that?
like that we used to connect to TVs and stuff.
Right, and we used to play Contra Force and
Oh yeah, Mario. The best was the Mario. Yeah, that was one of
Right.
the best game that I've ever played. Mario. Yep.
Yeah. And then we started getting our desktop, right? Everybody like was buying monitor and desktop. And then
No. After that, like
yeah, it was a desktop.
I didn't have a computer like while growing up, but I eventually had it when I was, I don't know, on 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I got my first laptop when I was in 10th grade. It was a
10th
laptop
grade.
though.
Oh wow, you didn't like, you skipped that desktop part.
Yeah, I did. I did. It was laptop.
All right.
And the only thing that I did
Mm-hmm.
on that laptop was play games.
I can tell you, like the first game you played over there is GTA Vice City.
No.
It's not that.
No.
Then let me guess. Hold on. Right. What's the first game?
I don't think you'll get there. It was a different kind of game.
Like, is it car racing?
No.
It's not Dave.
No.
You know Dave, right?
I didn't play Dave in school,
Okay.
but
All right.
I didn't
Oh, I can see because you play fighting games a lot, so maybe it's that some kind of fighting game.
There was a lot of fighting. So.
I do remember playing those fighting games with boys and girls armed up and then just fight on like a small arena.
No. It's Street Fighter that you're talking about. It's not that.
It's not that. Okay.
It was an adventure game. It was called Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
You know what? I played Aladdin, but on a video game.
Okay, similar to that, but it's way more better graphics and stuff like that. A way better storyline.
Wow. And how do you even like buy CDs? Like, or it was already there when you bought the
It
laptop?
was so expensive.
The DVDs. I mean, for the games.
It costs like, I don't know. Back then it was like 70 rupees.
70 rupees. That's like 300 maybe at this time.
Yeah, obviously.
And you didn't have any income.
How the hell a student in 10th grade in Nepal who is living off his parents have income back then?
Right. That's my point. Like, how do you afford that CD?
I don't know. I shouldn't disclose that yet. So that was that.
Oh man, it used to be fun. Like, I don't know. Like, we gotta censor this part. Where you buy CDs, they sell, Mahabharat and Ramayan as well over there.
Yeah, whole bunch of like episodes.
Right. Whole bunch of episodes. Okay, all right.
The thing that I remember about CDs is like, so we had like typical VCDs first.
Right.
Typical VCDs. And there's one like belief
Mm-hmm.
that goes along with those VCDs. Like we used to have like movies, and every time like we used to run that VCDs, when it got to the final part, like the climax of the movie,
Okay.
it used to get stuck.
Oh wow, it's scratch.
Do you know why it used? Do you know what we used to believe back then? So
No.
a lot of people. So we didn't buy VCDs; we rented them back then.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Right?
We rented them. Right.
We
right.
rented them. So what we used to believe was that a lot of people who rented those VCDs, who rented those movies,
Mm-hmm.
they watched that last part a lot. That's why the part that was stored in the the last part the part of the VCD that it was stored in,
Right.
due to a lot of people watching just the last part, it got damaged. That's
Like,
why.
what's about the last part? Like, what kind of movie you were watching?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
all typical movies.
All right.
All typical movies. So it got stuck
All right,
at the
yeah,
last part,
okay.
and we used to like go to like we used to walk a lot of miles to get to somebody who had that device that could play VCDs.
Oh, so it depends on device as well.
I don't know.
Whether your like device
There
is
was a VCD
capable.
player and there was a DVD player, and after VCDs there came DVDs.
I do remember that. Like,
So
we had DVD player.
So the difference between VCD's cassette and a DVD cassette is that VCDs, they were like about 750 MB, 750 megabytes. It was usually a smaller one. So only
Right.
if there was a complete movie, there were 2 discs for one movie. So,
For the VCDs.
yeah, for the VCDs.
Okay.
But the DVDs had like 4 or 5 movies in them.
I do remember that, yeah. You know what? The first DVD I rented,
How much was it?
I think it was like 50 or something, right? It was like for a week. And
you guys got it cheaper, man.
I know. And you know what's the first movie I watched? It had like 5 movies, but I was not interested in. I was only interested in 2. I cannot remember other 3. The first movie I watched is Om Santi Om.
With Shahrukh Khan and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a nice movie.
Probably you watched like, with DVDs.
The
You
first,
know, I'm
so the first movie that I watched, the first ever movie that I watched,
Mhm.
was like, it was with the late Sri Krishna Shrestha. It was called Jeevan Rekha.
Jeevan Rekha. Oh.
That was the first movie that I watched in theater.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie that I watched was the Saturday, like every Saturday in Nepal television, they used to come like 2 p.m. I think it was 2 p.m. After 2 p.m. news, they used to play a movie.
I do remember. I think they still do that thing.
I don't know.
You know.
Probably they do.
Yeah.
They used to play this movie.
But I think they play only Nepali movie these
no,
days. you know.
no. They used to play like Bollywood movies back then.
Bollywood and Nepali sometimes. you know.
It was like, the thing where it was a movie about like Shahrukh Khan going back to the village and like trying to light up electricity and stuff like that. I don't know the name of.
You know what? Like they played that like multiple times, but I never watched it. It was so boring. It's called Swades. Yeah, I do remember the name of
that
movie,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie. And like the first movie that I that I ever watched on a desk VCD connecting to TV and stuff like that, it was called Nepali movie. Like it was a Nepali movie. It was called Pinjara.
Pinjara.
It
By
was-
Sri Krishna.
No, Nikhil Uprety, bro.
Is this the same movie? Like he jumped off a fucking
Yeah, it's a
bridge?
7-story building, bro.
All right.
Holy shit, hell yeah.
And he got like really popular after that. Like, okay, he's
Yeah,
not just an actor; he's a stuntman too.
Yeah, that
Right.
was the movie that I watched.
That's cool. And you know what? What was the other movie in it? Like the DVD I had bought.
What?
Oh, my friend Ganesh, tu rehna saath hamesha. Yeah.
Didn't it, like, it had a lot of animations as well, right?
Oh yeah, and I do remember my favorite part of that movie is like the rat, the bahan. अब गणेशको बाहन त मुसा हो नि त होइन
Musa भयो.
के सोध्छ त्यो मुसाले भन्दाखेरि त्यो मुभीमा होइन तपाईँको ल तपाईँले त्यो कपाल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ भनेर सोध्छ होइन
Okay. अनि?
अनि त्यस पछाडि गणेशले चाहिँ म गर्न सक्छु भन्छ कतिवटा छ त भन्दाखेरि होइन के भन्छन् भन्दाखेरि 2000 करोड
अँ,
63 लाख समथिङ रे के 2000 करोड भन्ने त हामीले त सुन्या हुँदैन नि त नेपालीमा हामीले त सङ्ख्या ओके 2 खरब यति भन्छ नि त
okay.
मलाई त्यो मेक सेन्सै नगरिरहेको क्या लाइक वाट द फक इज इट टकिङ अबाउट भनेर एकदम उल्टो भयो नि त
Okay.
अनि एकदमै लाइक द्याट वाज गुफी यु नो लाइक आई स्टिल डु रिमेम्बर आई यु क्यान आस्क माई ब्रदर एज वेल लाइक ही मस्ट रिमेम्बर द्याट एज वेल यु नो ओ या द्याट वाज कुल गुड ओल्ड डेज राइट गुड ओल्ड डेज
I don't know what happened.
But now you got what Hulu subscription?
I know. I don't have any subscriptions of any kind.
Well, hold on. I just heard a bike on the bike running on the freeway on my headphone.
I think somebody's on the road.
Did
having
we
fun.
just pick up like what the fuck is going on like all the way up to the road?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we did.
That's like really like crazy shit. Okay, I think you got some points, you know, from my side because you didn't use any F word. So I want to play this game, you know, like whoever uses the F word a lot,
Okay.
I mean, whoever uses that much,
Uh-huh.
and they gotta buy the beer case. But it seems like I'm gonna lose every time, so I'm not gonna play that game anymore.
Why? Why do you say that? Don't you think I'm cursing the right amount?
Well, you're cursing, but you're not using any F words. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think I've been going a little off track here. You know.
Not much into it.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me go and see like what's going on over there. Is it still recording?